lot of questions about what happened in that neighborhood before police arrived on Friday. Some residents are claiming the pool party had already gotten out of hand long before police were called. Others say it was remarks by the residents that caused things to get out of control. Those remarks led to a fight between a white resident and a black teenager. At least that's one version of that story coming from Grace Stone, a 14-year-old McKinney resident. She was there in that moment. So she and her dad, Donnie, are joining us now to talk more about this.
People normally get along, and seeing the hatefulness that that group of parents said and how they were reacting was just weird. It just never happens like that.
So it's a diverse community of a range of races. Children all get along generally. Donnie, would you say parents of different backgrounds and ethnicities get along?
We don't actually live there. Most of Grace's friends live in that community. Grace spends a lot of her time there in the pool with her friends.
Yeah,
so.
and you have pool access, I should say. There was talk of some students and kids handing over their access to others who weren't supposed to be there and so forth, which frankly happens and can happen just about anywhere. So there's a distinction here about what life is like in that community and how this officer responded and handled that particular teenager. Do you think that was racially motivated? Do you think it was out of hand and excessive?
I do think it was out of hand. That no one should have acted like that, especially to a 15-year-old. Like, she honestly, she didn't do stuff to act like that.
In other words, she didn't do anything that would require a police officer to react that way.
Yes, but
he wasn't provoked by her in any way, as far as you could tell.
I don't think so.
You believe you were the only white person in handcuffs? Is that true?
Well, yes, she was the only.
And how did that come to be?
I went after I saw everyone in handcuffs, and I went to go because it was weird because I didn't see any of the parents in handcuffs that were harassing us. All I saw was the kids in handcuffs, and half of them had nothing to do with it.
And so did you ask a question of an officer?
I went to go talk to him and tell him what the parents did and my side of the story. And as I was doing that, he asked me if I was involved. And I said, you could say that. And he told another officer to put me in handcuffs.
Just like that? And that was the only explanation you got? You talk about how this started with parents, and in particular, I know you told BuzzFeed there was an adult white woman who began making racist comments about the black children who were there. What exactly did she say?
Well, it was actually a man.
It was a man, okay.
Yes.
BuzzFeed says a woman, so you can't believe everything you read. So it was a man, an adult male, and he was saying what?
And he was saying to go back to Section 8 housing where you belong and get out of our neighborhood.